Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rovis Rants. Today, I just want to talk about the costs of ticket prices in the different sports and how they have significantly gone up and why. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this content. If you hit the notification button, click all so that you're notified when every time one of my videos goes on. So if we go back to why, I think we can figure out that the price to maintain arenas and stadiums and stuff have gone up, but also the price to maintain the athletes. The athletes are being paid substantial amounts of money, and that money needs to come from somewhere. So it comes basically from the fans and the selling of merchandise and stuff like that. But I just want to take a look at how much, right now we have the NBA finals going on. And if you wanted to get an average ticket price in San Francisco, so you're a Golden State fan in San Francisco, you want to support your team, the average price you're paying is $3,249. That is ridiculous. And then in Boston, the cost is $2,862 on average. These have gone up substantially from in the past. I have a listing here in 2019 in Oakland. The average ticket price was just over $1,400. So it's more than doubled to watch the Golden State Warriors in a finals game. In 2019, the Scotiabank Arena, it was over 2,200 to watch the Raptors. Again, in 2018 in Oakland, it was just under 1,500. And I mean, the cheapest was in Cleveland, as the average ticket price at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Arena was $963. So it's substantial amount of money to watch one game, obviously. And then I just took a look at, if you go to a Super Bowl versus the NBA Finals, those prices are even more substantial than another, like the NBA. Last year, the cost to see a Super Bowl game, the Super Bowl, was minimum $5,000. So that's, the seats way, way, way in the back, $5,000 to watch the game. And if you were wanting right, in the field, you're looking at $40,000. Now, how can the average person pay those costs? I mean, you're mortgaging a house to go to a game. That's absolutely ridiculous. So then what happens is corporations are the only ones who are able to afford those kind of prices. So are you, costing out your average athlete who enjoys going to sports? I love attending sporting events. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm not into concerts and stuff, and I know that can be really expensive. But I can't afford to pay, $5 to $40,000 to go to a Super Bowl, or go to pay $2 to $5,000 for an NBA Finals game. That's just it's not. It's ridiculous. We should not be paying these kind of fees. And then we have the athletes who are making millions and millions of dollars per year. And I get it. They have a small window to make their money, but it's crazy. I've always been of the mindset of a doctor, a lawyer are more important to our society than an athlete. And I love sports. I just love them. Like, I mean, my TV's on, you'd think I was a guy. If you're near me and you know me, my phone goes off with the sports apps constantly. But I still think it's ridiculous. I looked into the NHL. Now, their tickets are a little bit more reasonable because you can get a ticket for $735. That's still, to me, a ridiculous amount of money. And then the average goes up to $10,301 for a Stanley Cup Finals. So again, you're paying into the thousands to watch a sporting event. And I can appreciate, like I said, there's a substantial cost to running a team, to playing the athletes. They deserve to get paid, but can we find some other source of income? I don't know how, I don't know where. You know, merchandise is expensive also, but the cost to watch one of these final games is absolutely ridiculous. And at some point, will it be that the average person cannot take their family to a sporting event? I grew up, my dad taking us to NBA games, NHL games. We, had soccer back in the day. MLS was not here. We had the Toronto Blizzards back in the day, if anybody remembers. My dad even went so far as to take us to, the Harlem Globetrotters. So I grew up as a family going to these kind of events. Most families can't afford to do that anymore, which is very sad in my opinion. And, I can only see that the prices are going to go up and up, especially since the athletes are being paid such substantial amounts. Tell me what you think. Are we going to be priced out of the games? And will it end up being just corporations having season tickets? And that's where all these, the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, MLS, all these organizations make their money. And if you have a suggestion, what do you think we can do to help lower the costs? Is there a way out of it besides the fans paying for, all these fees? Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And hit the notification button, hit all, so you'll be notified the next time I go live. Thanks, and have a great afternoon.